welcome, all people. This is the Millennial View. I am. Who am I?
Sprint Ravens.
Bumbo Claude. See that? I made her finish the sentence for me because sometimes you gotta switch it up every episode. You know what I'm saying? You can't do the same thing over and over again. People, welcome back to the channel. Be sure to like, share, subscribe, drop a comment below because it is important to have that discussion with your friends. I don't know why I'm rushing it, but again, I'm trying something new. But yes, people, big guest, Millennial View. This collaboration was kind of long overdue.
Literally.
Yeah, cause I was supposed to be featured on her channel, but we've been brainstorming ideas for a while, so I guess she beat me to it. But I have to reciprocate the energy sooner or later. But I do keep my word. Big YouTuber, big artist, people. Please welcome Miss Ivory Jay on the Millennial View. What's going on?
Welcome. Yes, Ivory Jay, the Long Island Princess.
The Long Island Princess. I've never seen anybody call themselves the Long Island Princess.
That's my title.
A lot of people like to shit on Long Island a lot.
I know, right?
How do you feel about the Long Island slander?
I don't like it at all. That's why I took this title of the Long Island Princess, because nobody be repping us, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
There's like so many rappers out there, entertainers that will say they're from Queens before they ever say that they're from Long Island. And, you know, I take offense to that.
Yeah, listen, you got to represent where you come from, represent
Literally.
strong, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I don't blame you for that. But wow, you are almost at 300 subs on YouTube. So I just want to congratulate you on your success with the YouTube. The journey is coming strong. What triggered you to start YouTube?
That's a good question. Basically, like, I just love to help people, and I love like fashion, beauty, and makeup. So that's what really inspired me to create the YouTube channel. Like, literally, I was in high school and like I was experimenting with makeup, and then like one day I just woke up and I was like, I should start a channel. Like, literally, it just started like that, and then I just started doing the videos. I started off using my Android. The videos made look a little trash, but, you know, a little pixelated. You know what I mean? Like, nonetheless, people still could learn things from my old videos as well as my new videos. You know.
So, have you ever thought about going into cosmetology school?
Oh, yes. I have graduated literally this year.
Literally
this year I graduated. I just have to take my exam, but I am licensed. I have a temporary license.
Congratulations on the certification for cosmetology. That is a very big accomplishment out there. That's black owned.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We have to support. You know what I mean? So let me ask you this, right? With the YouTube content, do you feel like it's bland for people to do the same exact type of content over and over again? Like, do you need personality, or what do you think?
Well, I definitely think you need personality in order to captivate an audience. That's first. I feel like you could still do the same content over and over. Like, for example, me, I do makeup tutorials over and over, but you have to do something different. Like, you have to, you know, maybe show a new method, or do something different with your personality, because you always, even though you're doing the same thing, you always want to tweak it a little bit so people don't get bored and they feel like they're watching the same thing over and over. So. Yeah,
because what I notice is that people like to do the same type of content with like challenges, reactions, couple channels. And sometimes when I watch some of them, it's like some of them don't really have personality.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's funny because my platform is podcasting, right?
Yeah.
And, you know, I'm on YouTube and I'm on other streaming platforms. And me personally, me have the energy every day, right? Every time. But you want to know something? It's content that doesn't captivate the audience, because sometimes it's a balance of, you know, real life and comedy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, many people just want to watch the same thing over and over again, whether it's talking about love, sex, relationship, and it's like, fam, Why can't you guys gravitate towards something different?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm gonna still like throw those into the podcast, but like all the time,
Yeah.
it get old. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So definitely, I do agree with you that personality has to play a part on YouTube because personality, it grabs everybody's attention. You know what I'm saying? You can't be too dry like, what's going on, y'all?
No, for real.
It's your boy. Or, hey, guys, it's your girl, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Today, the same tone and all of that. Honest, like, yo, John, dog, like, it's always the same thing, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But you, on the other hand, are very different with your content. You have the personality.
I try to be.
I mean, listen, you try it, but you get the job done. So, you know, I still give you credits for that. Mm-hmm. Now, I want to switch gears to your website, your beauty page. You have a beauty page, I noticed. That's a business that you have. How long have you been working in this business?
Wow. Again, I started back in high school, like around the time I first created my YouTube channel. Like I was doing people's hair and makeup in school, but like I didn't really get a lot of clients. It was just like my friends, because, you know, they're like, oh, you know, she does makeup. So like, let's just get our makeup done by her. It's more like a basis like that. So I started the website in my business in high school, probably around like 10th, 11th grade, maybe around that time. Okay. And around that time, like I wasn't getting paid. I was just experimenting on people as well as myself because, you know, beauty is a forever changing industry. It always changes. So you always have to adapt. So yeah, I was just trying out new methods, like trying out weaves on my friend, trying like wing eyeliner, like something like that was my experimental stage. So I would say like 10th, 11th grade.
Did you always see yourself doing beauty services like ever since you were a little girl?
I wouldn't say beauty services, but I definitely saw myself doing makeup as a little girl. Like I was one of the little girls that was like 3 or maybe around the ages of 3 or 2. I would like sneak into my mom's room, play with her makeup. And I don't even think she ever knows. Like, but if she watched this, I guess she'll know. But yeah, I would sneak into her little room and put on her little makeup or whatever and like play around with it. So I always knew that.
And you got away with that?
Yeah, she didn't know. What? I was doing that for years, and I still do it to this day. Like I'd be like, that's some nice eyelashes. Let me look at that real quick. Like,
so, Mom, if you're watching this, she said it. I didn't say it. Yeah. You know, so
yeah,
you see me. Yeah, but yeah, definitely that's something good going on for yourself with you know, your website. You know, beauty and self-care is key.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And I feel like there's some people that really need to take self-care very serious because, boy, the stories that I have about people, you know, neglecting self-care, oh, my God. As a matter of fact, I'm not calling a name, but I could talk about it real quick. I met this girl one time, and she told me, oh, I'm not into skincare like that.
Interesting.
She said she's not into skincare, and I had a little zit on my face, and she tried to pop the zit on my face. Now, when I was a kid, right? So when I was a teenager, I had bad acne, right? And when I would pop the pimples on my face, it would leave dark spots, right? And then I remember my mom telling me, "Oh, don't pop the pimple because you're gonna leave dark spot." But it was a bad habit. But as I got older, now I really understood, like, yo, like that's really like a bad habit. Yeah. And the girl was trying to pop the zit on my face, and I'm like, yo, what are you doing? Oh, I'm trying to get the zit. And I'm like, no, leave it alone. Like I could take care of that. I have skin product for that. I don't believe in skin product. Mind you, her face is like filled with dark spots too. Yeah, so I'm like, wow, it makes so much sense why the dark spots are there. You know what I'm saying? So me personally, like, I just feel like it's a red flag for, you know, people that don't take care of their skin. Yeah. And especially downplay it too. I felt disrespected because, yo, I make sure I get the good product.
Yeah.
For skincare, you know what I'm saying? Do you have a specific product that you use for skincare?
Yeah, I actually use Aroma Marie soap. She's my black-owned business owner, and I use her soap on my face and my skin. So yeah.
Yeah, man. That. Yeah, like me, I use Survey because I'm not really like too smart on the black-owned skin businesses.
Yeah, I gotta put you on.
You gotta put me on, cause you know we're black-owned on the Millennial View here, okay? Yes, people, but. For now, I use Survey. I mean, it seems to be working. I mean, I drink a lot of water.
Yeah.
You know, I wash my face twice a day. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, people, make sure you guys take good care of your skin.
Literally.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, nobody, have dirty skin. You see?
No, literally. It is so harmful to pop your pimples, especially to have somebody else popping your pimples, because there is bacteria on your fingertips and there's also bacteria underneath your fingernails. So, I mean, I guess using your own hand is fine, but it's still bad at the same time. But if it's somebody else, like a third party coming in to pop your pimples, you don't know what's underneath their fingernails. Even though it looks clean, bacteria is microscopic. You can't even see that. You need to use a microscope to see bacteria. So it's just like, I wouldn't suggest having another person pop your pimples or you pop your pimples because, you're going to create blackheads and, you don't want that. I mean, I don't suggest that at all.
Yeah, take note of that, people. You know what I'm saying? We don't pop other people's pimples, please, and thank you.
Yeah.
You see me? All right, we can't go into the nitty gritty now with the music. Now, this one definitely caught my eye because when I first met you, you were a YouTuber in my eyes. Yeah. But then you tell me, say, oh, you make music, you rap. She raps.
Yeah, I rap.
I'm not going to put her on the spot to make her freestyle now because I'm not sure if, she's up for that.
I'm going to say it now because I get this question all the time. Even on the street, when I tell people I'm a rapper, they be like, freestyle. I'm a writer.
Okay.
I don't freestyle. And yes, I'm from New York, and people from New York, we're known for freestyling. But me specifically, I cannot freestyle. Like, I could write my ass off. Give me like 20 minutes, but I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'm not freestyling. And most of these rappers out here, let's just keep it 100. Most of these rappers out here, they not spitting freestyles. They spitting stuff that they already wrote, and they just spitting it off the top of their head. They probably take 2 songs and take 2 verses and intertwine them together and spit it back for you. So it comes off like a freestyle, but they really not freestyling. Honestly, nobody really freestyling, to be honest. We're going to give it 100. Nobody really freestyling. And yeah, that's just not me. I'm not a freestyler. I'm a writer first, rapper second.
I salute you for that statement. I salute you for that statement because I don't think people that are into the music field, they don't admit that they can't freestyle.
Yeah.
They will literally try something on these radio shows or these interviews, and it's like, what the fuck did he just say?
Literally. And I'm not about to embarrass myself either, so I just keep it 100. Yeah, I'm not.
So for you to admit that, I commend you.
Yeah, I'm a writer.
I commend you for that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. How do you feel about the current state that hip hop is in?
Okay, I have a few different opinions. I feel like on the female side, we definitely get a lot of flack because Nicki Minaj has set the bar so high, and like these girls are trying to reach it, and it's like because Nicki Minaj set the bar so high, everybody else just like nitpicks at every other female rapper and what they're doing and what they're saying. How come they're not lyrical? How come they're not this? But as opposed to the male side of hip hop where nobody has really took the title as king of rap. Like, they don't really have a bar because there wasn't one person there set to establish it, as opposed to the female side where we had one woman who took the title of queen of rap. She set the bar high, and it's like everybody else is trying to climb it. And then it's like another thing, I don't feel like it's right for everybody to set these standards on these new female rappers. Like, not every female rapper or rapper in general wants to be a lyrical rapper. Some rappers like to, freestyle. Some rappers like to make pop hits. Some rappers like to really rap. So, I don't know. I don't like all these standards placed upon just rappers in general, and then especially female rappers, because of the standard that Nicki Minaj has set. So yeah, that's my opinion on rap. And also I feel like they just take, like, men have it so easy in rap because there's like a million men. Like, you can name so many male rappers that are mainstream, but it's like on the female side, it's just like a little bit of us. Not everybody get picked. There's a lot of underground female rappers that are working their ass off and that are really, really good, but I don't know. Nicki done set the bar, and they're used to having one queen of rap. So it's like everybody wants to nitpick and narrow it down to who's going to be the top female rapper. When I feel like we all can coincide together.
Absolutely.
And in our own categories.
Right. Too much bumping heads, man.
Yeah. Like,
there's not enough unity in the music industry, especially the hip hop. And then I could agree with you there that the men have it very easy, I guess. Because I feel like image also plays a part in being accepted into the music industry. You have to look fly, you have to look nice. I make sure you have all the name on your chest and your feet. And then it's like, oh, boom. Here's a 10-year deal on Interscope or whatever. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So
politics.
I feel like hip hop has definitely changed over the years, and yes, I've noticed that not everyone is into the whole lyrical feel anymore. Yeah. It's more, oh, let's make this sound like this, add this into the sound, and then that will get everyone to like, and then, you know, also with lyrics, not many writers or whoever's writing it put a lot of thought into the lyrics. Like, nobody tries to like send the message out. Like, me personally, that's the kind of hip hop that I like. I like when messages like put out there, and lyrics as well, because I'll be like, oh, that shit is fire. Like, yo, he killed it, or she said some heat right there. That shit is hot. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. I just feel like nowadays it's like everything is just a sing along now.
Yeah, because definitely everybody's trying to make money right now, because we're in the middle of a pandemic. So money is scarce, especially for the music industry. So I feel like artists right now are trying to make that pop hit. Like that number one hit, so you know they can make some more revenue, because there's not a lot of money coming into the industry right now.
Absolutely. So how long have you been making music?
Making music like professionally, like going to the studio?
Yes.
What is it, 2021?
Yes.
I guess you could say 3-4 years, because I put out my first track online in 2018. 18, 19, 20. I think that's 3-4 years. Look, I'm not a mathematician.
Not a mathematician.
It's either 3.5 or it's 4.
3.5, 4. Call it 4 years. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Do you have an EP out?
No, not yet.
Not yet. Are we expecting an EP from Ivory Jay?
I mean,
wow.
That's a good question. I'll leave that up to speculation.
Hey, I mean, listen, there's no rush. Things take time. You know, like, you can't rush perfection.
Definitely.
Because, you know, you gotta great practice comes great result. You know what I'm saying? I said that in my previous episode. Great practice comes great result. So, hey, if I were you, I'd be on the lookout for that EP. You know what I'm saying?
I could say is that you guys could look out for me celebrating my birthday online. July 2nd. That's all I'm going to say. That's what you can look out for, is my birthday.
July 2nd, 2021. People, yes. Ivory Jay, Earth Strong.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what I could say. Be tuned
in.
Yes.
You know?
July 2nd.
So with shows, you've done a show before, like you performed in front of an audience?
Yes.
Okay, how was that experience for you?
It was a mixy experience. You know what's crazy? I started dancing at the age of 8, so I'm used to performing in front of crowds and everything. But when it comes to rapping, it really is a sport. You know, at first when artists would say, "Oh, rapping is a sport," I'd be like, "Yo, what are they talking about? Rapping is a sport. Like, y'all not jogging, y'all not running. Like, but yes, they are. Like,
in a sense,
yes, they are. Like, in a sense, they are. Like I'm telling you, it was such an experience doing like my little mini tour that I had. I think I went to like Maryland, and I went to Queens, and I went like all over the place to rap my song. It was definitely an experience because I never realized how much energy it takes to rap and actually move around at the same time and to pronounce your words correctly without stumbling or stuttering. Like, it's a lot that goes into it, especially it's just like a lot that goes into stage presence overall.
Okay.
It was definitely experience because when I first started out, which is actually on my music channel, Ivory Jay Vivo, you can see from my first performance, I was a little bit closed off. Like, I was a little bit in my box per se because I'm not used to, you know, it was my first performance, so I wasn't used to rapping and moving around and engaging with the whole audience as opposed to just engaging with, you know, 4 people in front. So I'm telling you, like, you know, once you start rapping and you start performing, it is a learning experience. Every single performance was a learning experience. Like, I can say, in my opinion, that I have gotten better after every performance because for my first performance, I learned that I need to learn how to hold the mic properly. Second performance, I learned that I need to engage with the whole entire audience as opposed to just staying stagnant and standing in the middle of the stage. So it's like a lot of pointers that I've learned throughout my performance career.
Mic skills are definitely very, very important. And I can relate to that. Not that I make music, but I hosted a show 2 years ago, and I had a little breakdown in the beginning of it. But for the rest of the show, I was just killing it, and I was just moving like I've done this before. And that was from me watching like shows on YouTube, you know, like these dance hall shows that they will have and how they hold a mic. I did the same exact thing. Like, hear me, I said, people, you don't know. Like, you know, like, it was like I knew what I was doing already. You know what I'm saying? And that's something that people need to take note of, that mic skills are definitely something that you have to master.
Literally.
You know what I'm saying? And I like the fact that the more shows you did, the better you were getting at your performance. Because they also look at performance and energy as well.
Yeah.
You have to be a great performer. You know what I'm saying? Get the crowd engaged. The more you have them engaged, the more they're going to want to come to your shows. Oh, I want to see Ivory Jay live.
Yeah.
I got tickets. Front row. Barclays Center. Well, I wouldn't say Barclays. I want to say Staples Center. Because I know you like Cali.
Yeah, Staples Center.
Yeah, well, let manifest that, because, you know, we can definitely see that happening. You know what I'm saying? But Miss Ivory Jay, it was a pleasure having you on the Millennial View. Yes, it was a pleasure being here. Absolutely. I want you to do me a favor right now. Tell the people where they can find you on social media.
All right, so y'all can find me on YouTube.
Yo, why'd you do that? Why did you do that?
But anyways, yeah.
No way.
But anyways, yeah, y'all can find me on YouTube at Ivory Jay. It's not the letter J. So it's Ivory Jay. That's my music channel / my makeup channel. And then y'all can also find me on YouTube at Ivory Jay Vivo. And that's my music channel. And then y'all can follow me on SoundCloud, Ivory Jay. Everything else is just like Ivory Jay. And then my Instagram is real Ivory Jay. So, yeah.
Her account just got hacked. So
literally. So I'm working on that. That shit, it's annoying. So
you'll get everything back. Don't worry.
Yeah, I'm hoping so.
People, this is the Millennial View. Sprint 3 of us. Ivory Jay in the building. People.
Long Island Princess.
Yes. Check in. And I'm out.
See y'all later.
Sit down here. But I'm not going to continue it, because if you want to see more, hit like, hit subscribe. Thanks for tuning in.